You want to learn how to solve simple interest, compound interest. You want to know what are simple interest and compound interest. So today in this lesson we are going to learn how to solve compound and simple interests. Hello guys, this is Parth Patel back with a new video on how to solve compound and simple interest. Interest. So there are two types of interest. There is simple interest and there is compound interest. So what is the difference between the two? So the difference is that a simple interest represents a fee you pay on a loan or income you earn on a deposit. So this is where you deposit money in the bank and you earn a interest or a top up of that money. That is called an interest or simple interest. In simple interest, the thing is that the year is counted. That means the amount of time it should take. It depends. You take 20 years, you take 10 years, you take 7, you take 5. Depends on the time you take. But in compound interest, it's counted for 1 year and the interest of for that year is topped up to go for another year. That's how compound interest is. Now let's have an example of a simple interest. So example number 1 says Sally deposits $600 into an account with an interest rate of 5% per annum. Calculate the interest that Sally receives in 1 year and find how much money she has in the account for after 1 year. So the formula of interest is principal times time times rate. So the principal here is $600. The time is 1 year, that is 1 year, and the rate is 5%. So percentage means 5 over 100. So 6 times 1 times 5 over 100. So we divide 100 by 600, we get 6. That is 6 times 1 times 5. Let's multiply, we get $30. So now we have got the answer, $30 at the interest. Now they told us to also find the amount. So how do we find the amount? We just add this principal with the interest. So let's do it. That is $600 plus $30. That is $630. So this is how we solved the example 1. Now let's go to example number 2. Example number 2 says Doreen leaves $350 in his building society account for 3 years. The account paid interest at rate of 8% per annum. How much does he have in his account after 3 years? So here it's the same formula. A principal times time times rate, that is $350 times the time, that is 3, times the rate, that is 8%. So let's first multiply 350 times 3 times 8, then it's divided by 100. The answer is $8,400 divided by 100. Now let's divide it. $8,400 divided by 100, that is $84. That's the interest. Now let's calculate the amount. The amount will be this $350 plus 84. So we get the answer as $434. So that is the interest, or that is the simple interest you will earn in 3 years. So now let's go to compound interest. And compound interest formula is this: A is for amount and P is for principal, and this R here is the interest rate or the decimal divided by the number of times, or the number of times interest is compounded per unit time. The time is T, this T here. So let's start. It's example number 1, and it says Sam makes an initial investment of $10,000 for a period of 5 years, and he wants to know the amount of investment which he will get after 5 years. If the investment earns the return of 6% per annum, compounded weekly, that is per week. So the formula is here. So how many weeks are in a year? There are 52 weeks in a year. So we have to find the amount here. So let's get the amount, that is $10,000 is the principal, and 1 is the year, because compound interest, you top up the interest for an year. So 1 year here, then the rate is 0.6, that is that, then divided by the n, that is 52, and then you multiply the 52 times 5 because the time is of 5 years. So let's multiply them and we get the answer. Get 250 and $10,000. Everything is the same, we have just multiplied this. So now the next step is to add up these two. So when we add them, we get 1.0015. Now after doing that, we have to $10,000. So today we have learned how to solve compound and simple interest. So if you have liked the video, please click on the like button and subscribe our channel so that we can keep on providing you such videos.